Previously on AvalonKing. We bought a car, did an oil change, and discovered the identity of an unknown evil genius, and now we have to fix this Fiero and use it to kick his butt because his MR2 is stupid. Born with gasoline for blood and a turbo for a heart, the lone driver sets out to create the ultimate driving machine. Melding flesh with steel, he harnesses the dark art of automotive mechanics to bend speed and power to his will.
Okay, we're skipping all the expositional crap because Casey Putsch is an evil genius and evil doesn't sleep, so we have to get right to work.
We have to beat him. We can't sleep. We gotta go.
So what are we doing today?
We're gonna be installing poly bushings all around for the control arms.
Look how bright-eyed and optimistic we are about this job. Spoiler alert, this doesn't happen.
Okay.
As well as the sway bars.
And I know that we're probably gonna be using some questionable methods that involve this thing, but that's a last resort. We're gonna try and get these out.
Using some sort of press. We have a ball joint press we're gonna try to use first. If that doesn't work, we'll heat it up and just beat it out with a hammer.
Sweet. Heat it and beat it. Now, why are we doing poly bushings? What does this do?
So the rubber bushings, especially because I'm pretty sure they're stock, they've never been changed. So they're really old, they get really, really soft over time. So this should stiffen it up and the chassis and the control arms aren't gonna have as much play in them as before.
So basically this is going to improve the handling so that I can get out on the road and destroy that stupid little Toyota MR2 that Casey has.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about it, honestly.
I'm not MR2 worried about it either. So we're gonna start with the rears. So what's step one for removing the rear suspension?
So step one is actually just gonna be these bushings here. They actually connect with a bolt through the cradle. There's one in the back, and then there's one up front. So those will come off first. We're going to, this is the e-brake. So we're gonna disconnect this so we can take the caliper off and hang the caliper. And then we're gonna take the tie rod back here. That'll come off, and then actually connecting the A-arm to the hub, there's a pinch bolt that goes, it's gonna be hard to see, but it goes right through there. And then I should just be able to smack it, get a couple whacks, and it should come right out.
Nope. Everything started out just as it should have. The caliper came right off, the e-brake was no problem, but then we got to the bolts holding the control arm into the cradle. And that's where the issues began. You see, what had happened...
Okay. Greetings, Agent Andrew Howell. I know you didn't expect to hear from me, so I should introduce myself and my animal compatriots. I am Casey Putsch, the one you think is an evil genius. This is Mr. Owl.
Hello, Mr. Owl, very evil.
May I also introduce you to Penelope? Everyone thinks this is a model. It's actually a real Quetzalcoatlus northropi pterosaur from the Cretaceous era. Currently, it's in biological cryostasis, awaiting you as well in your Pontiac Fiero.
Oh, what a dismal choice of that, the Pontiac Fiero.
We chose a superior mid-engine 1980s sports car, the Toyota MR2. Agent Andrew Howell, I look forward to meet again.
All right, and we've hit our first roadblock. The bolt that holds in this lower control arm has seized to the metal inside the bushing. So it's kind of in there. We hit it with a bunch of PB Blaster, and we're just gonna let it sit. And I think we'll just get started on the other side and then come back to this in a little bit.
What's that? You're not subscribed to the AvalonKing YouTube channel? That's crazy. Tell you what, if you click the subscribe button, I'll buy Jordan a beer. Promise.
Okay, guys, we've hit a snag. Evil never sleeps, but we ended up going to sleep.
Sure did.
The bolts, the hardware that we're working with here, we mentioned it before, how the bolt is rusted into the inner sleeve of the bushing on that side, and on this side, the ratchet got stuck in the cradle.
Yeah.
So here, I'll show you this. It's a new day. It's a new dawn.
This is why we decided to stop, because whenever I start doing stupid things like this, it's just gonna get worse.
So that ratchet currently is a part of the car. That's it. That's our new bushing.
The problem was that the way that the wrench had to sit in there, it was actually, for it to sit flush on the nut, it was hitting the strut. The strut was in the way, so I couldn't actually get a hold of it as I was taking it off. So I was like, oh, okay, let's just put the small ratchet in there at the extension, and once I'm done, once it starts to come loose and I can spin it freely, I'll take it out. But then I got stuck.
All right, so inside that control arm is a bushing. Inside the bushing is a metal sleeve, and inside the metal sleeve is a bolt. However, our bolt is rusted inside the metal sleeve, so the solution basically is that we're gonna cut the bolt.
Yeah, we have to cut it. We tried torching it. We tried actually just burning away the rubber while it's on the car, and it just didn't work. It's been sitting there for like what, 40 years? These are original, so
yeah.
It's not going anywhere.
It's like I said, we got to be ready for anything when working on an '80s car. So
yeah,
we weren't ready.
No, we weren't.
All right, man. Let's free up my ratchet, please.
Yeah, let's get this out here. Maybe.
What?
Starting to fucking die.
Okay, update. We've gone through 2 batteries for the Sawzall, 1.5 blades, and we're just over halfway through this stupid bolt. Casey, I know this is your doing. You are sabotaging us. I would put in a Beastie Boys song here, but I can't because we'll be demonetized, but... Okay, I think we're almost through. Final push. Oh, oh, we got potentially positive noises coming from Jordan here. I'm just gonna knock more stuff over.
Yeah, just everything, knock it over.
Yep. Trying to drive that screwdriver through to finish the job here. There it went.
That's it.
Nice job. Awesome. Okay. So do I get my ratchet back now?
You should.
Okay.
Now, still have a bolt in there. So, that's it.
Oh, all right.
It's gonna be fun.
We have the one side cut off. I got my ratchet back. It's down there on the ground. But now, the same with this side. The bolt is fused inside that sleeve. So looks like we're gonna cut the other side off so we can slide it out of the cradle, and I guess we don't have a choice. We're doing at least a couple of bushings.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
All right, so these batteries are overheating, which means they're not charging right now. So while we're waiting for those to cool down, I guess we'll just start reassembling this side so I can at least move it out of the garage and move it around.
Yeah, that's the plan now. So since we kind of took this has been kind of over a couple of days, we're gonna have time to actually be able to go through everything else until later this weekend. So we don't want to have the garage just sitting in here. You use it all the time. It's only a one-car garage right now, So we're just gonna put everything back together. Most of it. We're not gonna put, like the e-brake doesn't work, we're just gonna leave it off.
Yeah, man, e-brake delete, that's it's a cool like drift mod, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's weight reduction, bro.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
Unsprung weight reduction.
This suspension on this car is inspired by Lotus. So simplify and add lightness. It's basically a Lotus now.
Yeah, done.
Sweet.
All right, good news. The batteries have cooled down and they've started to charge,
Which means that we might make a little more progress. Isn't cars fun? Cars are great.
I'm so glad we bought a Fiero and we get to work on it and everything goes right. You know what's crazy? I thought the first day we started working on this, just doing the tune-up and everything, I was like, wow, this is gonna be really hard. Super easy. I jinxed us. Remember, I was like, wow, this is a lot easier to work on than I thought it was gonna be.
Yep.
Here we are.
Here we are.
The only good news is now, redoing this, it's just practice, We've never worked on a car this old, never done this,
This is just, it's a rehearsal. This is a dress rehearsal.
Yeah, that's it.
We're just practicing.
So I have faith for the front. We'll be all right. We'll be able to do.
Oh crap! I haven't even thought about that. I don't want to think about the front. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and get this corner done.
We'll get this done, and then we'll think about that this weekend.
I owe you a beer. Times like 30.
I'll take them.
I'm gonna get you wasted. I'm gonna get you drunk.
No, don't.
I'm not sure if you noticed, but Jordan is a hero. He jumped in and just wanted to do work on this car because he loves it. He loves getting dirty and greasy and doing all the car stuff, which gave me a chance to hold the camera and make fun of him. Either way, huge shout out to Jordan. Thank you so much. And make sure you're subscribed. Did you know that 87.3% of people that watch aren't subscribed to the AvalonKing channel yet? That is mind-blowing. Either way, thanks for watching. I'll see you next week.
Next time on AvalonKing. I have literally no idea. We haven't started to. Your guess is as good as mine.